welcome back to the channel. Man, there is a lot of stuff going on around here, as you could well imagine. A lot of stuff going on here in the facility. We got a box. Well, obviously it's Trojan Horse video. It says it in the freaking title. So we got a box here. Let's see what we got. We got some parts. Sorry. What is this? two things of ultra black. It's like $2 cheaper at Summit than it is buying it at Walmart. So we got a couple. Got a couple bullays for Trojan. Gosh, man, I'm doing. You would think I'd be better. And we got dynamic sticker. Cool. I should sound more excited than that. We got CARB life. Got some extra gaskets. This is wow, nice packaging. This is not sure how I feel about these without even seeing them yet. This is an intake manifold stud kit. Substantial. This is Speed Pro. Cheaper than. I just wanted to try one because it's just more convenient setting the intake on, lining it up with the gasket and everything. I want to try it out. We got a another regular diaphragm just to have a spare in case one of our regulators. We got a couple CARB cars now, so we need to keep one on side. I would have bought the green ones, but they're like 2 or 3 times as much. Someone find me a deal on those, and I'll buy them. Then we got another muffler. So that's what we got, and stickers. A lot going on today. One of the things that was going on today was this. We are eating lunch, and Teresa got the gobbler. It's back. I got pulled pork. Got the lunch special things, but she went all out. Look at that. What is that? Like that liquid?
I'm hoping it's gravy.
Gravy. That's right. The gobbler's back, and Teresa got one. She ate the whole thing too. Bless her heart. Proud of her. So anyway, it is, man, it's freaking raining right now. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got stuff to do. You guys know how much stuff we got to do. You see it in the video. So this is the start of the Trojan Horse video. So the next time we see Trojan, I am going to be doing some work. We got our exhaust in. We've got intake gaskets on the way. And we still got to finish up like the suspension stuff. I'm sorry. I worked on Rob Zombie, man. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, bros. Busy. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next clip. It's 4 a.m. We got the fork bunny running. Yeah. Putting in this work so we can buy Mustang parts. That's our life. I'm not gonna put it in reverse because this thing got a, hold on. This thing got a beeper like a garbage truck. Holy crap. See you guys in the next clip. Phew. Hand puppet. Puppet's been getting his work on. We are over here at the Blue Dragon, and we decided we would take the lower control arms off. And we'll either use them on like maybe McNugget. It doesn't have adjustable lowers, so that would be a good place to put them. We could technically move them over to Trojan so it'd match the uppers, but I don't know if I want to do that. The other thing we were doing, we're going to take the upper torque box kit out. We got one side out already, but here's the issue again that I have with the baseline stuff, or the stuff that I bought. I want you guys to look at this bolt. Does that look straight? It's not straight. And trust me, it was no joke getting it out either, being bent. And again, I go back to the problem for me is that you've got no support. It's 3 separate joints. And this one's pulling in the middle, and it's got nothing to help it. I mean, it's wedged in there, it's tight, but basically every other company, their control arms are stepped, or so it's, aggravating. This bolt was bent. We bent the upper bolt on the passenger side was bent, the same design. We have broken a few bolts on Pro Stock, and honestly, I'm leery about putting those upper arms on Trojan. I mean, especially with the nitrous on it. My goodness. So, I don't know. Now, again, I know. Well, I'm not one that really likes to complain about different companies or stuff, and this stuff has lasted a really long time, but man, that design, that does not sit well. Now the other one, I think the other control arm, it might have one that's bent. Let me go get it and take a look. Yep, same thing. This one's not as bad, but you can see it right there, like right here. It's got a it's got a dip in it. You can see it right there too. I thought that like the bolts had just, corroded to the spacer. I've had factory stuff like that. And, I had to work to get the passenger side out. The driver's side was even worse. So, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna have to mull that over. Technically speaking, I could put these in a slower car. Teresa's car has got Steeda or, UPR or something like that in it. I could swap those lowers out. That doesn't help me on the uppers though. I don't know. We're going to think about it. This is a conundrum. We bought a new bolt for the upper, and we need 2 bolts for the lowers now. Goodness gracious. All right, well, just thought I would show you guys that failure, and that me and Hand Puppet are working. So let me get this other torque box kit out, and I don't know, then we'll get into something else. We are performing daring feats of engineering. Yes, this spring is just sitting here waiting to jump out and get me. Okay, here's the deal. We've our struts. Yeah. Come on. There we go. All right, our struts are off of a 4-cylinder. I think these are actually off the LTD. In case you didn't know, and I didn't know because I've always taken struts off and just thrown them away and put like a drag strut on. There is a difference between the 4-cylinder and I'm assuming the V8, and I would say the early V8. All the little spindles up into the big spindles in 87. For the V8 cars, there's a difference not only in the width, but in the bolt hole alignment. I never knew that because I've never had a reason to know it. But if you look at these Lakewoods, this top hole is elongated. It's oval, like an egg, kind of, or just elongated. And I was like, why will this strut not go on here? Why won't it line up? And then when I looked, I went, oh no. So I'm like, okay. So let's get the grinder out and the tree out, the bit out, and let's elongate this hole. But you know what I did? I elongated it the wrong way the first time. Because I'm a moron. But we got it right this time. Well, we've just finished the one side. So now we got 3 more holes that we've got to do if we do them in the right directions. The brake line, how about this? The extra brake line I had, the fitting on the backing plate in, will not come loose. It will not come loose. I soaked it and soaked it. It will not come loose. So I was going to I said, well, I'll just get a brake line off the rear end that I pulled out of Pro Stock originally. Guess what? That one don't want to break. This is my life. So I got that one. I shot it full of air coil. And as a matter of fact, the other one, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe it doesn't matter at this point. So that's what we're doing. We're basically getting our butt kicked by a bunch of silly nonsense stuff, which these are the things that, is there a box fan around here? That make me want to kick a box fan, commit murder, violence on a box fan, because they're just nonsensical. So anyway, I'm fixing to go back down to Yoda's shop and do the other hole so we can put this strut on. Wouldn't that be nice? So whatever. Trojan Horse, why are you doing this to me? He's probably jealous because I've been working on McNugget. And we can't get jealous about Pro Stock, but he's probably jealous about McNugget. He's, thinks he's supposed to be doing something. It's okay, buddy. We're getting to you. I'm working on you now. Well, we are done for the day. And while we may be not defeated, we just got to retreat and attack again tomorrow. This one nut is being super stubborn. Of course, we got a little bitty compressor, so it ain't really got enough, stuff to get it popped. We'll let it soak. We let it soak with some air coil on it. We got our kid, we got our boy who's gonna handle it in case, pops loose over, tonight or whatever. The brake line, of course, we ended up breaking it, the fitting, so we gotta, flare it, cut it, flare it. I didn't even feel like messing with that. It's already getting dark. But we got the one strut on. Yay for us. We gotta get the brake line done. Man, these jobs stink. So we got the other holes done, we think, where it'll fit. These jobs stink. I don't like doing this stuff. I'd really like to just go buy a new set of strange struts, but at $300 plus tax, I might hold off on that a little bit. I don't know. We just got to get it off jack stands. Trojan Horse, jack stand hero. Wow, I think I just came up with a title for a thumbnail. This thing's killing me. It's killing me, and I'm killing you guys. I know it. I know that's what I know it. It's killing me too. Trust me. I'm so over this thing being on jack stands. I'm ready to drive it. We're working on it. So still got a lot to do to McNugget. I didn't work on McNugget today because it rained last night, rained some today, so the pad's all messy. So I just figured I'd work on this a little bit, or just try and slog through some of this garbage. We've also the baseline suspension upper stuff. I mean, I don't know if I can put it on here. I don't think I can. I just don't trust it, especially if we're, this just shows you the level of commitment I have to put nitrous on this car. Because normally I would just be like, hey, I'm gonna put a 4x6 gear in it, put that and then go. But I'm like, no, said we're gonna put nitrous on it. So I don't trust those upper control arms. We had trouble with Pro Stock. I figured this car is gonna be, in that range on nitrous. So it's gonna be just as rough on them as Pro Stock was, or Dragon was. I mean, whatever. So anyway, so I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna have to get something else, put some sphericals and put some get some different upper control arms or whatever. It's just one of them things. So anyway, I know this one sucks. It sucked for me, so I know it sucked for you guys. But it is what it is. This is the grind, the slog. So we did earn our Shop Idiot hat today for some of our screw ups on the strut deal. So, and of course breaking the brake line qualifies as well. So anyway, but we got brighter days ahead. Everyone have faith. Brighter days ahead. So thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And I did watch David's video about the trim on his car, taking the metal strip out. You know what? Yeah, some of my trim's screwed on, bro, because my car's garbage. That's right. Just saying. And be sure to check out David's channel, FXRS Driver. Be sure to check out Kevin's channel, Nimrod 1769. And be sure to check out Richard Sickles and his brother Ray's channel, FOMO Bros. So look at that. Get the whole network. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. You truly make this possible. Right, What a Kid? Especially thanks for watching. And until next time, substandard leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube. One of your own language for drag fans and not always fighting good fighting against Dr. Phil. We'll see you guys in the next video. Good enough.